Going to the zoo.
To the zoo.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hanging out at the zoo.
Zoo.
While we're waiting for my sister.
Is the baby throwing a tantrum?
Not this baby.
Not this baby. Not this one. That one over there. So his little show is like going through sounds of animals. What do you hear? And it said, I hear a dog. Woof, woof. And he went, woof. He just barked. Join my meeting? I'm here. What's up?
Kind of do a bigger kind of drum intro into that so that it could like not match the energy of I Thank God, but bridge us over into the more anthemic stuff, you know? Eden, thoughts?
Yeah, I think you wanted 6 songs total, right? But I feel like that the last 2 they could take off. So we will be leaving for Phoenix. I think it's 3 weeks from today. Nuts. That is the reason for the either late or missed upload this week. Our schedule is just crazy. So, you know, there was Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. We were gone, you know, in Michigan for about 3 weeks. Came back last week, the entire week. We had my sister-in-law, her husband, and our niece staying with us. My mom comes into town in 2 days for about 10 days. 2 days after she leaves, we'll be in Phoenix for a week. About 3 weeks later, he turns 1, which is nuts. So we have family coming into town for about 2 weeks for his birthday. We're throwing him a party and all the stuff. And then we'll be in California for like 2.5 weeks in May. And then we're probably going to be in Michigan for June and July. So literally our year is like booked until like the end of July. And we're trying to do a little trip. It's going to be our 5-year anniversary this October. So we are wanting to do something a little bigger, but because of the baby, we're trying to keep it within reason. So we're thinking maybe, we love Mario, so we're thinking maybe go to the Mario World, the new Mario World in Orlando, or Universal, I think that's Orlando. So I don't know, it's just a nutso year. We have a Paramore concert when we're in Michigan, and then we're gonna go to the Cincinnati Zoo in July, and it's a very full year. It's a very full year. It's a very fun year. It's gonna be fun. It's just, I have this issue where I deal with like, I just want to get things done so I can, oh, okay, we did it, you know, instead of enjoying what's going on. And I think when your whole year is so full and you have a baby, you know, things can feel like really chaotic, and you're also trying to just like enjoy the milestones of your child, and just a lot. But we're trying to just soak everything we can in with him, as well as just enjoying the process of all that is to come for 2023. So, and he's so close to walking. He's gonna be 10 months in 3 days as of recording this. Walking really soon. Walking soon. we have the 5K this weekend, so I'm trying to still train for that. And we have my mom coming into town on Thursday, and we have dinner with some friends, and today's Valentine's Day, so we're going out tonight. Busy, 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 busy. That's the name, the word for this season is busy, but all really, really good stuff. So also that was a meeting with some friends that I'm going to be leading worship with that's why we're going to Phoenix, is the church I worked for in Phoenix. Is they have their yearly worship conference, and so they are so kind to we were just going to attend this year just for fun, and because we were attending, they were like, hey, do you want to lead? And so they're always so kind, and they're family to me. So yeah, I'm just super excited to be with them again and help lead worship, and it's going to be so good. It's always such a good conference, and every year it gets better. I have been with them every single conference so far. When they started, I think it was like my sophomore year of college. It was like 4 years ago. I think this would be 4 or 5. I think the 4th Dwell, maybe the 5th. And Dwell is the name of the conference. And it started off as kind of like inviting really awesome big name worship artists like Phil Wickham, and one time Callie Hollingenthal from Bethel came and spoke, and it was so good. Pat Barrett came one year, Cody Carnes, and I think Corey Asbury came once. Did he come? Maybe he was gonna come, I don't know. And Carrie Job came one time. Like, we've had some big names come for this conference. And what's so cool is every year it's like dwindled down to just like more pastoral care and ministry rather than like this big shebang like show. And it's honestly, it's in line with like my heart for worship. It's becoming more just literally about Jesus. It's no more like, it's not so much about the flashy stuff and like showing off and like how good can you lead worship. It's like just ministering to the heart of God. And I feel like this year's going to be even better. And last year was awesome because we were changed. My husband mostly was changed last year at the last Dwell. And so I'm just really excited with us coming this time. We have our baby now. I was like 30 weeks pregnant last year when I was leading with them. So it's just going to be super fun. So sorry, this is so dang loud. Also today, Bubba and I decided to make some last night we made some Valentines for our friends, and we dropped them off today. Leon, did we drop off Valentines to friends? No. Yes, we did. He was very good in the car, and we drove all around town to give Valentines to some of our closest friends. That was very fun. I feel like that's part of my turning 27 is being a better friend, and so I've been wanting to do like more thoughtful things. Like, we've been wanting to get together and do dinner with our neighbors, and like it's been months since we like said that, and it's like, you know what? Tonight, I think we invited them over last night, but they couldn't, so we're doing it tomorrow. But it's like, I feel like in the South it's a little easier, but we used to feel like it is so hard to get together with people anymore, especially when you're in this young married life, early like childhood stage where you're super like busy because your children are young and they're like really demanding at this age. Then like you're still like young yourself and you're trying to like have a social life and do things. And so, but Tad and I just know that we want to be people who genuinely like make an effort to like be good friends. And especially this year for me, like I want to be a better friend. And so that was just something really sweet for me to do with him to kind of kick off the year in that aspect. Like, we want to let friends know that we love them. And that's not to brag. It's something that was really like, I don't know, just a little thing that stirred in my heart to also begin to teach him, like, this is how we treat friends. So we want to make sure that they feel special. We want to remember birthdays. We want to let them know that we love them. And even if it's a little inconvenient to go get the things and put the things together and drive all around town to drop it in their mailbox, like, but that inconvenience is saying that, hey, I see you and you're my friend and I love you, and making time to make someone feel, a little extra special. So we had fun though, huh? We had so much fun. Are you trying to turn the TV on? It's not gonna work for you, huh? Did you get it on? The sound bar's off, that's why. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
So handsome. Wow. Look out, Bubba. Catch. Ready? Good job. Ready? Ready? Now look.
Did you find all your toys that I set out? Here, I want to go through these carts. Thank you for destroying everything I just set up.
How do you turn this on?
What's that one? Poppy's Colorful World. So my mom is currently watching the baby, so I can get a few things done. So nice when she's here. It feels like just easy to do stuff around the house, and I don't have to worry about the baby getting hurt or crawling around me or interrupting my flow. We really only keep either PJs, sleepers, or like old clothes that he is not currently wearing or that he's not wearing anymore. And I really wanted to keep a decent system up for like keeping his clothes organized as he grows older. And so I purchased like those vacuum sealer bags. So we have them separated for 0 to 3, 3 to 6, and 6 to 9, and then some 12 so far. But yeah, he is 10 months today. He's 10 months today, and he's pretty much in 12-month plus clothes, like 12 to 18 months. And he needs some more clothes because he's just growing so fast. And again, with the cloth diapers, they're so chubby that he's pretty much in 18-month pants. So anyway, she helped me a lot with this project. So that just feels good to get all of those extra clothes sealed and put away. My next project that is in relation to Leon is starting to organize his toys. So he is, like I said, he's approaching a year. We've gotten a lot of KiwiCo boxes, a lot of developmental toys, and you know, he's outgrowing them really fast. And so I don't want to just like keep his toys out everywhere. Like, I want to eliminate the toys that he has outgrown. And so I'm trying to find a system for that. I haven't figured out where to store them. Like, I don't know if I want to get bins for that. Like, I want to keep the toys for the next kid or kids because they're all developmental toys that the next kids will use. So I don't want to just toss them, and I don't want them to be scattered. So I want to organize his toys, and we want to get one of those like 9 cubed shelves, like Montessori shelves for our den, because that's usually where he plays, to be able to like display his toys nicely so he can see them nicely, you know, really organized and, you know, easy to grab and not so chaotic. I try to keep it as like clean, organized as possible without it being like organized, you know, they're just kind of like placed nicely. But I also want to get some tiny shelves either for his room or the den to like his level and his height shelves for his books, because we really want to start practicing that Montessori way of just like clean, nice aesthetic, like not even aesthetic, but just like clean, and it's, you know, at his height, and he can be independent in his play and in his reading. I'm by no means a super crunchy mom, at least I don't think I am, but I think that there is some really good value to the things that Montessori preaches and the things that they teach about child development. I think it's really cool to create and to raise an independent child, not independent from you, but just that they can be independent in their choices and independent in the things that they want to, that they can see a toy very clearly. I want to play with that toy and play with it, you know, like there's clear direction, and that there's less chaos. I can't stand when a room is just full of toys. Like, I've been to people's houses where it's just toys, and I'm like, how does your child think, you know? And it doesn't have to be perfectly organized, but at least like bins, or, you know, like have a system in place, not just stuff everywhere. So this is also where we put my mom for when she stays with us. This is our loft area. I think I've shown it before, but it turns into a nice, really open, cozy bedroom. So This, I think in some of the houses in our development, this is technically a bedroom, but we like it as a loft, and it would obviously take a lot of work to make it a bedroom. This house is definitely not our forever home, and we don't see ourselves having like more than maybe even 2 kids in this house, but this at least is like a nice area for our parents to stay or friends to stay or whatever when they come. So today is the Nashville Zoo 5K. Mom and I are doing the 5K. This will be the first real run that I've done since Leon. Also, since figuring out what is wrong with my body. So it's really exciting. He's gonna be filming some of it. I committed to the training. I think I missed 2 out of the handful of training sessions, but I am incredibly slow still. We got the mommy milkers that are hard to run with. We got, I was still figuring out my health in the midst of training, so I'm just very slow too. So I don't plan on running the entire thing. I mean, if it happens and some magic fairy dust falls upon me and I can somehow do it, I definitely don't plan on running the entire thing, especially because I only ever went like maybe 2 miles during any training session because my program was based off of time, not distance. So I'm very slow, but I'm very excited to cross the finish line and have this be a pretty monumental 5K for me personally. So it will be slow, but it will be special, especially with the little baby and the husband at the finish line. And maybe Joy will be by me, I don't know. Go Joy, Joy, go Joy, Joy, go.
Yay, say go mommy. Go mommy, go. Go mommy, go. Over there. We got a special sign just for Mommy and Joy. Yeah, we got a special sign for them. You'll see it when they cross the finish line. We're waiting right here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah!
Alright! Okay. And I ran. There's only a few, but I walked just the tiny uphills inside the zoo.
Good job, Sydney. I was trying to do like 5 things at once, so
Yeah.
the shot is bad. I was trying to like rock him back and forth and videotape and hold the sign up and yell.
So, first of all, as you saw, unfortunately Tad missed the epic moment of me crossing the finish line. He thought he was recording and he actually wasn't, so
I'm not a bad cinematographer, truly, but
he stopped the recording while I crossed the finish line and then started it again.
it's hard to tell on this camera if it's
And he had the baby and the little bouncer and he had a sign, so it was a little chaotic, but
and talking to a friend and yeah,
So-
it was rough.
that's okay. But it was a really great race. There was a lot of hills, so I didn't end up running the whole thing, but I ran most of it. The first 2 miles were like outside of the zoo and the last mile was inside. I walked twice pretty quickly, like not too many steps on the first 2 miles. And then on the inside of the zoo, there was like a little incline. I just would walk that quick and then keep going. I don't know my time yet. I think they're gonna email us the next few days. We got back from the race yesterday and the baby has been like incredibly fussy the last few days. I was like, I feel like he's sick. Like I feel like something's not right. Cause like he does get these growth spurts where he gets tiny rashes because his skin's growing or, he's, growing and his skin's separating or whatever. And pores are expanding and he'll get little bumps and he's, a little extra cranky, but this was like particularly worse than normal. And we got back from the race yesterday and it had been agitated from being in the bouncer, I think, but his back really started breaking out and we're pretty sure he has chicken pox. So the last 24 hours have not been very fun. When he's really sick, like with fever or like something really intense, he cannot be put down. So we all lose a ton of sleep and we have to hold him through the whole night, and it's just kind of rough. So we're feeling a little tired today. So that's kind of the downer for the closing of this video, but he's not feeling super great, huh? You want to show him your boo-boos? Oh, babies. His neck a little bit. Here, I'm gonna show Dempsey, show my boo-boos. And it's just all over. So he's just not doing too hot, huh? He's happier today.
Point.
He's not going nah 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 as much, huh? Not going nah 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 as much. I don't feel good. Yeah. It seems like every time parents are in town, we get sick. So it's like, on one hand, it's like, yay, we have extra help. But on the other hand, it's like, we can never do anything fun because we're just all tired and taking care of each other. But so this is what the next few days will look like, just hanging out, being together. You see puppy? 2 puppies. But anywho, thanks for tuning in to Life Lately. It's been a very chaotic few weeks, and we leave for Phoenix on Tuesday, or in a week from this Tuesday. So in 9 days. And then we have a few chill weeks, and then we have a 1-year-old, which is crazy. But anyways, hope you're doing good. We'll see you next time.